Yes, sir. We live, baby. We are at Break Free Hip Hop School, located in Phoenix, Arizona.
Come on.
Phoenix, Arizona, putting on for the culture.
You know it.
And I'm here with my guy.
You already know.
Gravity.
Let's go.
Gravity.
And my
your
guy,
boy.
Hollywood. Come on,
yes,
man.
sir.
Let's get it.
Like that, man. Like that, man. I appreciate you for allowing us to be a part of this, man.
Yeah.
You guys definitely got something incredible going on here. Got the chance to talk to you, pre-interview, man, and learn a little bit about you. And man, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm surprised, but there was definitely some things that we talked about that I was like, oh man, I would have never known unless I was here, talking with you, right? So let's start off with you, man. Gravity, man.
Yes.
Dope name, by the way.
Hey.
I was like, yo, Gravity, like,
Come on.
right? And it kind of translates into what you do, right?
Yeah.
And I'll let you speak on that, right? So you are the executive director and representation of this location. You guys are headquartered in Houston, and that goes by the name of Break Free Worldwide, right? So let's talk about that, man. Let's talk about who you are, what you do, and kind of how that translates to everything that you do and why you're here.
Yeah, so my name is actually Miguel Rosario.
Yes, sir.
I'm a junior.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I'm saying?
Yes,
I
sir.
always represent for my
Shout
name.
out to the juniors.
Yeah, and I'm a father of 4, bro, and I'm a b-boy, straight up.
B-boy.
Straight from New York City, born and raised Brooklyn, New York.
Okay.
I moved out here to Phoenix, Arizona when I was 20 years old.
Okay.
I'm 31 now.
Oh, dope.
So it's like time's gone by. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm a sponsored athlete with Monster Energy, and that's been my life for the last gonna be 7 years.
Hold on, let's slow that down.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if they caught that. Sponsored Monster Athlete.
Yeah.
B-boy.
Yeah.
So for those that don't know, B-boy, explain. If the listeners don't know, B-boy breakdancing.
Yeah. So
right?
most people know breaking as breakdancing.
Right.
And a lot of people, it brings back their childhood. A lot of
100%.
people, older folks especially, like, man, I used to do that back in the day on the
Right.
cardboard.
Right.
Da-da-da.
Right.
And it went from cardboard to, mainstream, probably music videos, movies, to now where, I have a career.
Yep.
And I mean, people say, yo, what are you gonna do when your body you can't break for the rest of your life?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe not professionally, right?
Yeah.
And then that's where the hip hop school comes in, where I can offer careers to other young artists / athletes, you know? So being a part of Monster, it started off kind of rough, you know what I'm saying? It was like,
for sure.
It was almost like they didn't know what they was getting involved in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when they started to realize how dope it was, they were like, man, there's only 2 of y'all. Let's do more. And now we have a solid team of 12.
Dope.
It's incredible. My team is beastly. They're hardworking people. And it actually started with Moy. Moy is the one who put me on, man. And he was the one that was like, yo, G, like, and it was crazy.
Shout out to Moy.
Yo,
B-boy Moy, founder.
Yeah, of Break Free Hip Hop School. Break Free Hip Hop School started in 2011.
Yeah, man.
Okay, and Moy has been working with Monster since about that time.
Wow.
Yeah, but it started off with him doing stuff for free. He was like, trust me, like, I really want to get involved with you guys. I want to work with you. He was sacrificing just to be a part of the brand.
Right.
And now the brand is a part of us, you know, and it's a full-on partnership. Like, I'm talking, when I say partnership, I mean like partnership with my life.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Not just with the hip hop school. They're just like, yo, we love what you're doing.
Yeah.
So when Moy came up to me, it was around 2013, 2014. He was like, yo, man, this is my winning streak time. This is when Gravity was Gravity. You know what I'm saying? I'm still Gravity. You know what I'm saying? But that was when it started, you know?
Right.
He was like, look, man, there's some people in town, you know what I'm saying? And I was a crazy dude at that time. I was partying, drinking. He was talking to me, I was drunk. Straight up. And he was like, bro, you never want to be one decision away from losing everything. And I changed my life. After hearing that, I changed my life. A couple months later, I'm now a sponsored athlete. Wow. And that's when my life changed from there. It was like, nah, bro, this is what I want to be. I want to be the Tony Hawk of breaking. You know what I'm saying? Man. Like, you feel me? Like, that was my dream.
Facts.
And I didn't really know it was possible until Monster jumped on. And so now here I am, you know, almost 7 years later. I love
killing it.
Yeah, doing it on multiple levels, multiple waves, and it changed my mentality. Because being a part of Monster, they involve you in their business strategy. They teach you, they've been teaching us about business. They've been teaching us about strategy. They've been teaching us about like just how to grow as an individual, as an athlete, as a business.
Right.
You know, so
that's amazing.
Bro.
I know you were talking to me, you know, a little bit earlier. You were talking about because right now it's the headquarters and you got the Phoenix location, right? And you was talking to me about expansion, right? And that kind of business model, right, of expansion and pushing a vision and pushing a brand and you know, being able to tap into multiple states, worldwide, countrywide, whatever, right? So talk to me a little bit more about, you know, what we talked about and maybe some of the things that you have planned and what Break Free has planned in that regards.
Yeah, so Break Free over the last 10 years has grown, obviously.
So hold on, don't mean to cut you off, but before we break into that, let's explain to the people what Break Free Hip Hop School is, right? You guys are
we're a career path, baby.
Career path.
Yeah, we're an outlet
in the mix of DJing, MCing, breakdancing, right? Artistry. Like there's so many things that you guys implement. As far as
we are an outlet for hip hop culture,
right?
You know, so when it comes to graffiti, DJing, MC, breaking, freestyling, like that is what we represent, bro. Like, because not everybody wants to break, and hip hop is an outlet. Hip hop really was an outlet for underprivileged youth. It was just people from the street that needed something to do. You either gonna fight, or you gonna dance, or you gonna rap, or you gonna break. You know what I'm saying? Like,
story.
So, but now, in today's day and age, it's not just an outlet for underprivileged. It's an outlet for everybody worldwide. Everybody has something in them that they need to release.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? You can come from a family of wealth and just feel neglected, maybe, or depression. That's
mental health.
Real. Mental health is a really big issue, and hip hop is literally the cure.
An outlet, and
it is a cure, bro.
With anything hip hop related, hip hop
changes,
culture.
bro. And so when people come here, you can be a kid, you can be an adult.
Right.
When people come here, they come here because they're looking for something, 100%. And they usually find it. You know what I'm saying? And so we have 5 locations total right now.
Okay.
We have 3 in Houston, 1 in Kansas City, and then Phoenix location.
Okay, perfect. So now that you answered my question on what you know you can expect from Break Free, what's the name, what's the brand, what's the vision, what do you guys stand for?
Yeah.
Now going back to my previous question and talking about how you want to expand, right? And you know, Monster backing you and supporting you guys have a team, a partnership. How important is that to you to pass that idea and that vision to multiple places?
So it's very difficult to create a career if you're not like off of an artist, being an artist. Like if you're not top tier rapper or musician, it's very hard to become that person, right? So like let's just say 1 in every 100 really make it in rap. You know what I'm saying? 1 in every maybe 1 in every 1,000 make it in breaking. And graffiti is a whole other world, and DJing is even crazy, right? So what we do here and what my goal here, why this place is so important, is because I have a career path, right? And I have aspirations and goals, and I want to be at a certain place. I'm gonna get there. I'm already on my way.
You're on your way, for sure.
It's no fun to be there by yourself.
Nah.
You understand? So all the instructors here, they were my students at one point, or kids that I knew, 3 years old, 8 years old. Bro, the person that helps me run this place is 15.
Dude just walked in, right?
No, that was Aymen. He helps him, and he's 20. And so these are all young people. You understand? My breaking instructor, bro, my head breaking instructor.
Right.
He's 16 years old.
Wow.
And he's a world-class champion. But what happens after that?
Right.
You understand? So my goal here, if I have 4 instructors right now, then I want to open up 5 locations. The reason why I want to open up 5 locations because I'm executive director.
Right.
I want Mace, Maddox, Aymen, and Fresco to run their own school.
Yeah. So you setting them up.
I want to set them up.
That's dope. So like a lot of kids, that's crazy that you bring that point up, because I mean, being at a young age like that and having a craft, right, and being good at it, I feel like a lot of kids, they fall out of place because they get kind of stagnant. Like okay, like I'm a world champion in breaking, but then you said the and what piece. So now it's like you're molding them into a career path.
Yeah, a lot of people get places, they get to certain goals and then they don't really realize, you didn't get there by yourself.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah,
and so I know I didn't get here by myself.
Yeah.
I maybe nobody else wanted it as bad as I did,
right.
but people helped me. Mm-hmm. And so for these guys, when they come in here, imagine, Maddox, he's going to be 15 on Thanksgiving. And imagine he's a world-class champion, but now he's learning QuickBooks. Now he's learning business management, not having to go to college. He's learning hands-on. He's not even old enough to pay yet.
That's true. That's true inspiration. That's true,
and it's challenging.
Drive.
Yes, it's challenging because now you want the job. Okay, well, I need you. These people are coming in. They wanna get involved.
Right.
I got them here. I got them here. I reached out. Hey, come on, stop by. Da-da-da. You got to keep them here.
100%.
And so now they have to learn how to speak. They have to learn how to articulate. They have to then learn how to do paperwork and all this stuff. And then
what are some of those ways that you're educating here? What are some of the ways, or not? I mean, you personally, what are some of the ways that you're educating, your teachers on being able to hit all those points? Right?
Yeah.
Like,
so
because that's a lot to juggle.
That's a lot to juggle, man. And so what we do is we have quotas.
Okay.
Right. So what happens is I have profit share in Break Free.
Okay.
Okay. Like I said, if I win by myself, it's no fun.
Right.
So I decided with my team for this location, I have my solid squad. Remember I told you about the filter earlier today?
Yeah, the process.
I have my solid squad. Well, I cut my profit share in half. We make money, you make money. You run breaking, you run DJ, you run graffiti. You have your curriculum. If it doesn't work, it's your fault. So now they have to educate themselves. They have to strive. They have to work. And along the way, I'm helping them. Look, this is how you deal with a 4-year-old. This is how you deal with a 5-year-old. This is how you deal with parents that are watching.
Right.
So it's all hands-on trial and error for them. And this is exactly how I learned. And for them, it's like, instead of them doing it on their own, they have a team. And that's when I say career path, because now my world-class athletes are teaching kids to become world-class athletes and artists. And then those current world-class athletes and artists are now learning careers and learning business. So that now what if, cool, you run your location, now you have money.
Right.
What if you have a dream? I don't know. What if you want to start
a clothing line
or something? You have money to invest, and guess what? You know how to run that company because you already did it since you're 15 years old. You understand? It's like, yo, we're an outlet, bro. Like, and I love it. Like, I wake up every day hyped. Like, oh my God,
I'm ready to go. Don't feel like a job. Like, this is
what job?
What job?
What job? And it's like
when it's a passion, when there's some real drive behind it, and like some motivation, some joyness.
But this is where Break Free Worldwide comes.
Right.
You see, Break Free Worldwide funds this.
Let's talk about it.
Break Free Worldwide funds this. Moy, he went from cleaning the toilets, teaching the classes and all this stuff to now being at a position where he spoke with Monster. He speaks with other companies. He now has partners. And these gentlemen
love what's going on. They're like, yo,
bro,
no hesitation.
No hesitation. These sharks. And they're like, you want to do something, you want to expand, you put it on paper, prove that it works.
And let's get it going.
Yes. Here's your budget for the year. It's minimum. This is what you want to do.
Right.
Now prove that it works, and boom, we finance more, and we'll do more. So everything here is about put it on paper, prove it works, and we'll help you.
Wow.
It's real, man, and it's hard to.
So you guys talk a lot about innovation, right?
Yeah.
What's the process in that as far as, what you just talked about is, if it works, put it on paper, show me that it works. How do you guys go about being innovative and trying new things?
Yeah, so every day, Monday through Saturday, more Monday through Friday. Saturday is more a free day for my guys. I'm in here working.
Right. What you doing right now?
Yeah, exactly, right?
Shout outs.
Come on, baby. And I appreciate you, by the way.
For sure.
I know that it's today's about Break Free and stuff like that.
Yeah, but
it means the world when people want to know more about what we're doing.
And
you know what I'm saying?
This is inspiring to me, man.
I appreciate that.
Like I said in the beginning, man, just even having me here and talking with you, being able to pick your brain and just match your vibe, match your energy, man. That's hard to come by, man.
Yeah,
so
I appreciate it.
When I get the opportunity to do that, man, it makes my day, it makes my week, and sometimes my year, right?
Yeah, no doubt. It's like so inspiration is like, it's a temporary thing. It's like a temporary fix. And so what happens is like it's like you have to kind of get your fix. You know what I'm saying? You go out there, boom, you're re-inspired and keep working hard. It's that's our fuel. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
But yeah, so back to it, right? So like, I have my team get here an hour before every work day, and we discuss the day ahead, the week ahead, and we take that time to really talk about ideas. Hey, like one of our guys was like, yo, you know, to get more people in here, let's do this, this, and this. Yo, to make more money, let's open up a 1 day a month. For example, this is a conversation we talked about. Let's open up 1 day a month where other people who have clothing brands, their own small business clothing brands, you know, local clothing brands, can come, pay $30 to set up shop.
Okay.
And now we do, like, instead of having like a vintage flea market, this is just for this is a local brand, local clothing brand.
And you guys do this here at the local?
We haven't started yet. This was just an idea.
That's an amazing idea.
Exactly.
Nobody's doing it. I mean, I haven't heard of it.
And the idea came up from one of the young guys. Like, yo, why don't we do this? So first of all, if we get 10 people in here, that's $300. You know what I'm saying? Like,
easily.
That's $300 extra.
For the day.
Just the day. And so this is how the team works. So before we go and say, yo, we want to host an event and get a venue, let's prove it works. If you can get 10 vendors here, you know what I'm saying? This is how we do it. You can get 10 vendors here, we'll go and we'll host this event. I'm not going to host an event unless you can get 10 people to show that they're interested.
That's easy.
Now my team is out working, hitting up people. Yo, G, I got 2 people. Yo, I got 1. So this is how we show and tell. Put it on paper. You say you want to do it. It's on the board. Let's do it.
So as you innovate and you come up with different ideas and you want to exercise these ideas and you present them to, you know, guys like Monster, it's kind of like a process of, you know, you're just kind of plugging and chugging.
It's sacrificing time. Okay. It's what you and I do on a regular basis, but it's hard because people look at companies like Monster Energy, multi-billion-dollar company, and then they're gonna be like, yo, you're sponsored by Monster, why don't you just ask Monster to help? They're a multi-billion-dollar company for a reason. They don't do stupid things and they don't make small moves. So I know that I have to sacrifice my money, my time, my effort, my energy, time with my family, time on holidays to train, make things work, do certain things to say, look, I did it, it works. Now, if you guys are saying you want to do something, you want to do this event, prove that it can work.
And then we can propose.
It. And this is how, yo.
Man, this is what you're teaching these guys. This is amazing, man. This is like really good, like life lessons, life experiences that like not talking down on the on you know, education and school education, but like this is things that are real life things that are taught outside of the regular curriculum. And
the hard thing is, man, it's like if I tell you, yo, Hollywood, I make music, which I do. If I tell you like, yo, Hollywood, I make music, man, I'm an artist for sure. Like, man, this is no joke. I need your help, bro. I need a producer. I need a producer, and I need somebody, and I don't have money. You know what I'm saying? How can you be like, yeah, I got you. You know what? I'll invest in you, but you ain't hear nothing yet. Even if, and now mind you, you don't have to have mad money to produce something. You can just say, yo, I recorded off my phone and I put it on Logic real fast, and it may not sound good, but let's make it sound good. A lot of the kids, they don't understand that. And so this is what you have to teach. They don't teach you that in school, bro. They teach you this is the equipment. This is where you got to go. It costs about this much versus
a drawn out process compared to like really just
doing it. It's mad easy. Just do it. And if what you're doing is dope, it's going to be dope.
And it's going to be appreciated.
Yes. And so like hands-on experience is fire. And that's what we do here at Break Free and Break Free Worldwide. That's if I could say that's what the only reason why I'm teaching that, I'm not told to teach this. I'm not told to do this. This is just what I've learned from Monster and Break Free with Moy. Every time I tell Moy I want to do something, just put it on paper, prove it works first. That's been the thing since day one. So that's the biggest lesson I've learned. That's what I'm doing with them.
You're just free.
Yeah.
You're free.
Break free.
Break free. Makes sense. Okay. See? See, hey, that was just out of thin air, baby. Hey,
that's real.
No script. Hey, but we're gonna script this real quick.
Okay.
I thought this was pretty dope. I read this, and it's a quick statistic, but it's an important one, and it's crazy. So, over the past 25 years, Break Free Worldwide has traveled to more than 90 countries. Right? They participated in over 1,000 events, and has taught more than 20,000 students across different experience levels.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
When you hear something like that and you're a part of something like that, what does that mean to Gravity?
That's my life.
Yeah.
That's my life. This is, my kids will never know. They don't understand. Like my son, he's heavy, you know, in breaking. He travels with me, he competes with me. My mom, she'll come and she'll be like, how do all these people know you? And it's like, yo, this is what we do. Like, yo, bro, it's crazy. And this is over a collective of people that are involved with Break Free, right? So it's not just one person, 2 people, 3 people. This is a collective of people that are involved with Break Free. And I signed on to Break Free as this just a few months ago.
Oh, wow.
But I've been working with Break Free for the last 7 years.
Yeah.
You understand? Like, I work with them, collaborate with them. It wasn't until, just a few months ago, literally not more than 2 months ago.
Wow.
This facility has been like this for 48 days.
Wow. Yeah, so I walked in here. That was the first thing that you said. Like, you were like, this is it. This is a work in progress. And I'm looking like, yo, like, it's y'all got something going on here. Like, the fact that you guys move that quick, it goes to show that this is stemmed from something else that's greater. Yeah. Right? So right now we with this the hip hop room. This the DJ room. It's a dope vibe. I mean, you guys got all the vinyl style pictures of all the DJs. You know, you got the influencers. You got the pioneer joints. Like, it's a whole vibe. And you know, for me, I'm somebody who can appreciate something like that, right? You got the art space. Yeah. The kids was over there cutting up on the skateboard. All that is amazing, man. And then what you guys have here, you know, now reading those numbers off, like statistically right now, it makes sense. Right, which is crazy, and like
that was the show and tell.
Right.
You understand? Those statistics are the show and tell that this could work. Right. Like, yo, we're doing this worldwide already. Why can't we just do it here in the United States per community? You know what I'm saying? So, like, those numbers, I'm gonna tell you right now, Moy is at the head of those numbers. Oh, yeah. I don't think there's a country he hasn't been to. Man. You know what I'm saying? And so I've done workshops where it was like overwhelming. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's a great thing. And bro, there's people that I meet now and they're like, yo, they show me a picture and they were this big. And it was like when I first started traveling the world. And I was like, you know, like, that's so crazy. That means something to them, you know? And so, I don't know, bro, it's crazy.
No, it's not crazy, it's real.
It's real, it's real life.
So now this makes sense. So it's like the values that you guys represent is peace, love, unity, and just having fun, bro.
It's life.
And that's what this space is, and like you feel that walking in here, that gets that energy. Like, I got out the car and I'm like, you know, I'm full of joy. Got the kids in the front, like chilling, like, and I was like, yeah, man, this is a great energy, a great space, man, and it kind of all makes sense. So I want to break into this piece real quick. Basically, it's break room, right? Break free, right? And kind of what you guys are scaling, right? In the sense of events, schools, and activities. We touched a little bit on it. So here, right, you guys titled it events, right? And what you guys have delivered on, you know, on your platform is that our events are high caliber displays of each hip hop art form and offer incentives for both competitors and spectators. So when we talk about the events, right, and some of the things that you do, can you provide, you know, maybe some of the examples to kind of back up that statement?
Yeah, so
to give people a better idea.
COVID is a really good example. So first of all, before COVID, there was something called the Pro Breaking Tour. Right. Pro Breaking Tour is, I mean, there's over $1 million in cash prizes for the competitors, high level freaking events, crazy venues. I mean, people from all over the world competing for $150,000.
Yeah, you're telling me, man.
Crazy.
Yeah, the Red Bull and the Monster vibe. Like, I had no idea. It was
epic. Now, that has nothing to do with Break Free.
Nothing.
We go out there, we compete, we do our thing. Monster athletes, Red Bull athletes, regular athletes, and breakers. Then comes COVID. Right. COVID hits. Now there's no events.
Yeah.
No travels. Everything's shut down. People are dying. People are sick.
Yeah.
Break free. We're all about adaptation.
How do we keep moving?
How do we
push this vision? How do we push this brand?
Break Free Worldwide decided to throw an event called Solidarity.
Right. Is this the online?
This is the online worldwide competition. So Moy invests all his money in a computer that can facilitate this. Computer, cameras, team that can facilitate this.
Wow.
And then let everybody know about this event. Let everybody know that it's a free live stream. It's free to enter. It's free everything. So while people are home watching regular Netflix, you have the opportunity to now, remember, there's incentives for the audience, incentives for the spectators and the competitors.
Yeah.
Now, the incentive for the spectators is this is something new for you to watch on national television, worldwide television for free. That's one.
Yep.
Two, there's like a lot of interactives. There's information. There's history lessons on there. Everything.
Now, is this not stage? Not stage is the wrong word, but is this programmed?
It's a production.
Okay, so is it formatted through like an application or is it through like a YouTube platform?
YouTube, and I forgot the name of the platform we used, but it was an online application that you go and you can watch it live on YouTube. We had multiple streams of like platforms to stream on.
Okay.
And so people were able to compete from their home.
Right.
Like when you're not allowed to leave and you're stuck in quarantine. Everybody was quarantined at this time.
Yeah. So like, how do we innovate? How do we
the best breakers all over the world, bro. There were people barefoot in Africa.
Whoa.
On dirt, rocks, and sticks. There were people in Colombia in the jungle, bro. I'm not even joking. There's footage to back this up. That's
fire.
Bro, people with one leg, people with one arm.
Whoa.
Yes, bro.
So that was really touching.
Yo,
worldwide.
Brazil, Africa, Korea, Japan.
Man.
People were battling from their bedroom, from their living room.
Wow.
People were battling from their hallway, the train station, wherever they can get Wi-Fi. That's where they were battling from. It was insane.
And all you needed was would you say the cardboard, right?
Yeah. And nobody was using that. People you could have broken cardboard, but that's not even people are so passionate they don't even need that no more. You understand? They just do it wherever they can, and that's what they got. And that was the most humbling thing because I entered the competition. I won.
You won. Of course, gravity won.
But I did it here.
Yeah.
In the midst, I had this warehouse before it was Break Free. I basically invest my money and time into my craft. So I went and got a warehouse space where I could practice and train all day. And so I did it here. My family was there. Whenever I do world-class competitions, they don't get to come with me. This is the first time they were there with me. They were by my side while I was battling.
That's fire.
I think that the incentive for the audience is really getting to experience that.
Yeah.
Something you wouldn't think really existed.
Right.
You know, and then the incentive for the breakers is, you don't have to leave your home. If you don't have, there were people that have never got to leave their country, they blocked their city, and they got put on the map because of this. Because bro, like if you don't have the money to go, you can't go, but you're talented and you practice just as hard as gravity does. You're just as good as gravity is, but you don't have nothing. And so now here's Break Free saying, don't worry about it, it's free. Here you go.
This is not even classified as an event. This should be classified as like inspiration.
This is an experience.
How do I experience? So that's a big one that you guys talk about too. Is the experience.
Yeah, the experience is everything. So when we sign people up, we don't say, hey, we want to give you a membership. We want you to have the Break Free experience. How can we get you in here so you can have the Break Free experience? And that's what you felt when you walked in.
Right.
Instantly.
So what does the experience feel like to somebody that's maybe not a breaker, somebody that's maybe like an MC or a DJ? Talk about some of those other, skill sets or career paths that provide that experience out.
The experience in general is we want everybody to experience being equal.
Right.
So when me and you are equal, you come in here. If I made you feel less than I am, your confidence level changes, your mentality changes, your approach changes, everything about you changes.
Right.
But now we're equal. Now you're confident. Now you're comfortable. Now you're able to do what you want to do without having anything to worry about. You don't have to worry about what judgment. You don't have to worry about nothing. That's an experience that we offer for anybody of all types of art forms. Like, yo, when you come in here, like, yo, I'm not Nas. You know what I'm saying? Right. But if you come in here and you're an MC, yo, when you come into the DJ room, bro, we are straight up freestyling in here, making jokes, cracking, da-da-da. So then you come in, it's like, it has nothing to do with if you're dope or not. You want to be here and you want to grow, let's just all do it. Like, we all rocking, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, you don't ever want to be the best person in the room. That's how you become the best person in the room. You know what I'm saying?
So it sounds like it's a lot of friendly competition.
Always. Like, friendly, it's a lot of love. We're always testing each other. We always, like, when you come in here, it don't matter if you're doing graffiti, breaking, DJing, MCing, it don't matter. When you come in here, bro, it's like, yo, just let's go, bug out, do your thing.
So these are some of the activities, right? So the activities, your journey begins with exposure to diverse activities that could become a hobby with the potential of long life experiences with the hip hop culture. Yeah. So these activities that you guys are creating, is it something that's like embedded in the sense of like you guys do it all the time, or it's repetitive, or do you always create these different type of environments and activities?
It's not always competitive. It's competitive if that's the world you want to be involved in. Right. For example, up there is a picture of one of our students who got to, he straight up has been DJing for a month. Okay. 30 days later, he went and DJ'd an event live in front of 250 people.
Wow.
He did a set, 6-minute set, basically. And 250 people were crowded over the DJ booth. Yo, he's 10.
Stop it.
He's 10?
Yo.
And he was like, he went and he freaking played sicko mode, right? He went and did his thing, and then he dropped it to sicko mode. Boom! And when he dropped it, everybody was like, yo! Screaming, like, you can, like, we got chills. And he was like, he looked up. When he looked up, he was like, wow. Because he was so nervous, he was like, But and then all of a sudden, when he dropped sicko mode, he heard everybody. He was like, and his freaking face just like lit up, you know? And it was just like, that's the experience. Now, if you're an MC, okay, cool. Let's go. Let's get you together. Let's get your song done. Fresco, he does production. So Fresco will come in and do production with him, with one of our students, and be like, okay, this is how you should go. This is how your cadence should rock. This is your delivery. Like, we teach them that, and then you go out there and you perform it.
That's fire. So top to bottom, you guys fill in the space.
Yeah, we have to.
So whatever you need from a cultural standpoint, whether it's music, dancing.
Well, we're an outlet, bro. We're an outlet.
It's amazing, bro. All right, man. Let's get into this segment, man. I think
come on, let's go Hollywood. Let's go Hollywood.
Yo. So this segment, man, I think you gonna hit this one. I think you gonna hit this one proper. So the segment's called is how do these relate, right? And the segment is sound off, right? So this is sound on.
Sound on.
Here with gravity, you feel me? But at some point we gotta sound off, and sound off is really for me. To get a sense of your thought, right? And you have that opportunity to sound off, right? As my guest.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you a word, right? And then Gravity is gonna give me what his definition of that word is and how it relates to what you do in regards to break free.
Okay.
Right? Okay, so first word. You can make it as short, as long, short, simple, sweet and simple, however you wanna do it. But to get your point across. So first word for Gravity is inspiration.
Inspiration is man, that's a life aspiration. I aspire to be inspired for the rest of my life. So that is a life aspiration. That's inspiration.
That's fire. That's I'm gonna take that one.
Come on.
That's back pocket. I'm storing that one. Storing that one. Sign it, seal it. You know? Okay, and now with that same definition, how does that translate to break free?
I think that there's always something to learn. Okay. And every time I learn something, I get inspired. So I aspire to grow the facility. The more I grow, the more opportunities that come that keep me inspired. Kind of like earlier how we said, you know, inspiration is like, it's like our fuel. Yeah. It's how we keep going. 100%. We got to continue to be inspired. So 100%. I have to aspire to always want to do more and do more in order be inspired. That's what we do, you know?
And the second we stop and slow down, we lose that.
That's when you become stagnant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Start off right. Okay. Next word, creation. So,
creation is freedom. I think that to be able to be creative is when you truly know who you are. And I think that's like one of our slogans is create your escape.
Yeah.
You know, and so when you escape that box that most people are in, your average person is in, you're able to create.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that creation, bro, is your baby.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so
sir.
I think that's for me, yeah.
Okay. And then how does that relate or apply to break free?
I think that we create opportunities here. And the more we get to create opportunities, the more ideas we can create, the more outlets and things that we can do. That is, I walk in here every day, this is my baby.
Yeah.
I don't own Break Free, but this is my baby.
Yeah, you're part of it.
Yes, and so this is the creation aspect. We're creating something that nobody has done. Yeah. You can go to any dance studio over here. There's one of them. They don't have multiple locations. That's not what they think. I think that your average person gets overwhelmed with a thought like that.
Yeah.
You understand? We are creating something that nobody has. There's no hip hop school besides us in the world. Yeah. In the world, bro. And it's because it's not looked at as, like, most people will probably invest in, I don't know, if you want to get into a franchise, maybe you probably do something that's going to make mad money. This is not looked at as something like that. Yeah. You understand? It's not respected at that level yet. This is not respected at the level of business yet. And that's where we're creating something we're creating something from scratch, bro. For real.
That's the beauty, man, when you create something from scratch and like you really sit back and see the process and just how things like scale out, pan out.
If you think 20 years from now, somebody else is going to be benefiting from all of this work and not even truly know the start of it. And
the grind and just like.
And I can't wait for that. I can't wait for like some little dude, little girl to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this and be like, you don't even know what it took to make that easy step right there. You don't even know what it took to make that.
Let me go get Gravity real quick. He'll put you on.
He'll put you on game.
He'll put you on game. That's fire. Okay, so we talked a little bit about this one. This one, you've kind of explained it already, but I'd like to get, I guess, a little more detail on what it means to you more so. Innovation.
Innovation is creation, you know? So
100%.
Innovation, man, it's the hardest thing to do. I think that is the most difficult level to unlock.
Why
to innovate something. Because innovation is doing something that has never been done. Right. You understand? And so when you do something that has never been done, it's very hard for people to help you do that.
And you know why I think that's hard too? Because if you stem back to even being able to do it is the creation part, and that part is even tough in itself to be it. So not only do you have to create, but then you have to innovate. So those are two different things you got to exercise.
I'll give you a perfect example, bro. The shoes that I have on my feet, shoes that you have on your feet, the shoes that breakers, hip hop artists that they have on their feet, were created for runners, soccer players, I don't know, basketball players. Nothing was created for a b-boy. Nothing was created for breakers. Nothing. There is nothing of that ever. Vans is for skaters. You understand? Right. And so I created a sneaker for breaking.
Okay.
This is my creation.
I love it.
When I created this shoe, I based it off of what I believe is best as far as build goes for a breaker. And in style, I based it off what I like and what I know most of the people in my community like. So I create this shoe. And then I wanted to push this shoe. And as I'm letting people know about what I want to do, they're saying, man, you'll never be a Nike. You know? Because this has never been done before. You'll never be a Nike. You're never going to be an Adidas. Yeah. But I'm innovating. So that's the hardest thing. Because nobody can see the vision I have to create it, innovate it, do it,
and get people to buy into
and then get people to. Now it's there. Here's the shoe. I gotta get you to buy this shoe. But why buy this shoe if you can go get a Nike? It's a trusted brand.
Right.
It's very hard to steer left or right. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard to innovate, and I think that's the hardest thing, and I think that is the bravest thing.
Oh, 100%.
You know, so when we say innovation, I think bravery.
Okay. Took me way down the street.
Yeah.
And right back though. Back. We right back.
We right here.
Man, that's amazing, man.
Yeah,
good luck to you in that push on that, man.
Thank you, man.
It's 100% innovating.
Yeah.
You're 100% creating.
Yeah, thank you, man. That's our slogan, change the game.
Change the game.
Yeah.
Oh, simple.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah, our logo's a W. We stay winning.
Hey, stay winning.
Yeah.
I see what you did there. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, so next one, man, we're going to go with diversity.
Diversity. I think that at one point in time, it was not okay to be a jack of all trades.
Right.
I think that at one point in time, you should focus on one thing, and that's what you're going to do, and that's what you're good at. But I think that it's more valuable to be diverse.
Yeah.
I think that diversity is valuable in multiple levels, in multiple different avenues. So as a producer, as an artist, as a creator, as a provider for culture, you are hella diversified.
100%.
That makes you very valuable.
And very unique.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that can go with anything. If you got a room and it's only full of one type of person, it's not as valuable as being in a room with tons of different people. I'm not just talking about skin color.
Right.
I'm talking about being in a room with awesome lawyers, doctors, entrepreneurs, engineers, technicians,
different
artists,
mindsets, different personalities, different skill
that's
sets.
what I'm saying. Avenues. Diversity is the most valuable thing. You're sitting in a room with a bunch of people that have different mentalities, from different backgrounds, with different aspirations. Bro, that is like
everything.
That is everything.
And you guys provide that here, right?
Yes.
You feel true in that, right?
Yeah, I really do, bro.
And so you guys attract people, new people, reoccurring, right? You guys attract that, and do you believe that diversity and having that piece or that element here is beneficial?
I think it's more interesting right now because we're brand new, and yes, of course, it's beneficial. Right. Absolutely. Right. Like that's a no-brainer. It's beneficial to have diversity in any facility, 100%. Any program, anything that you have. But I think it's very interesting. I get all types of people.
And when I say beneficial, I mean, obviously it's beneficial to have any sort of diversity, but I mean beneficial as far as your process and how you guys showcase that diversity.
Yeah, it's like show and tell. It's like, this is proven, right? So this is how we prove it. This is like, look, we're not saying that we're the best at anything. All we're saying is we offer all types of stuff. We offer not just an experience, but we offer skill sets, we offer mentality, we offer just like all types of growth here. So when you come in, when people come in here, it's almost curiosity. Like,
it definitely is.
It's just curiosity. Like, I think, yes, it's like, wait, what? Your kid goes there. Like, we have kids that come here for graffiti, but they're learning basic art. Right. Like today, the kids were learning about shadowing and positioning of the sun. What? They're not even getting that in school at that age. This is a 5-year-old kid. I had a 6-year-old kid named Antonio today, and he learned today how to make a cube, where his horizon line is. If the sun is positioned here, where is its shadow? Where is there no sun on this cube? Like, he's learning this, and then you have parents coming in like, oh, my kid came for breaking, but he's learning what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, DJing, you hear the DJ room is the loudest room. When class is going on, you guys got to come on a Monday or a Wednesday.
Yeah, I have to come check it out.
The Wednesday is our most packed day.
Yeah.
You hear the DJ instructors all hyped because they're learning fades and drops.
Right.
So it brings curiosity. Like, wait, what's going on in there? Like, people are attracted to good energy.
Oh, 100%.
So if we have 3-4 rooms in here, and each room has wild energy, everybody's curious to what's happening in every room. You know what I'm saying?
So since we're on this topic, the next word I'm gonna choose is creative art. So creative art. What does that mean to you? Obviously you've been in creative for a very long time, right? So just tell me what creative art means to you, as far as applying it, maybe creating it, whatever, and then how it replicates Break Free.
Individuality. Creative art is individuality.
That's fire.
This is me.
Yeah.
You know, when I go out there and dance, you don't have to see my face. You can see a silhouette, and you know that's gravity. You understand? That's my creative art when I break. When I make music, you can feel my vibe, you can hear my voice, and the way I say and I deliver.
You know who it is.
You know who that is. So I really believe that although we are a team, this team is nothing without each individual. So I think that creative art is individuality. Like these students, they're finding themselves.
Right.
You understand? So you're gonna dance, you're gonna start. There's different ways to scratch, drop, mix, play, and match music. Right. There's different ways, hand styles. In the room, you saw it was all red freaking can. These kids were learning hand styles. Yeah. They don't learn hand styles anymore. They don't even have signatures anymore. Kids are not even learning cursive.
Wow.
They took cursive out of my son's curriculum.
Really?
Yes.
So he ain't
He's
got
typing.
The sheet with the dotted lines?
That's not even a thing.
Oh, they're not even learning it.
That's not even a thing.
Takes away from the whole.
My son has a computer right now. He's just typing.
That's it.
All his stuff has to be typed and emailed.
And if he wants to write cursive, we change the font style.
Yeah, exactly. You understand? So individuality, bro.
Dope. I love it. Hip hop culture. I know it's very broad, but just like, what does it mean to you, and how does Break Free provide that concept?
It's my community.
Yep.
Hip hop culture is my community. I realized this in 2011.
Right.
That hip hop culture is my community.
And what was that moment?
I went to Amsterdam.
Okay.
And I went to an event called IBE. It's called Notorious IBE.
IBE?
Yeah.
And what exactly does IBE stand for?
I don't know what IBE stands for.
Was this a competition?
So they do have competitions.
Right.
But it's a week-long festival.
Oh, okay.
And it's not just breaking, it's MCing, it's, they do workshops, they do podcasts, talks, Q&As.
Right.
Bro, and music, food. It's a village. They rent out a village in Amsterdam.
So it's like a festival, like a
festival,
like a Coachella type vibe.
Yes, but just for underground hip hop.
Wow, that sounds like something I need to be at.
Stupid, bro.
So that moment was what gave you that.
Yeah, when I was there and everybody was showing love, and there was like a dude. He had seen videos of me, and I didn't know who he was, and he called me out in the middle of the street, and it was a crowd. We were battling, knees bleeding. We were just going at it, and then that was done, and then it was big old freaking pound hugs. Everybody was bouncing up and down. You go over here, and people were MCing and da-da-da. And bro, it was just like, I realized, this is my people. This is my tribe. This is my community. So hip-hop culture is my community. And I think that, for instance, we just did this event. That's the one where I showed you the pictures there. It's 250 people. Maybe 50 of those people were actually involved in the culture. Everybody else was just like, intrigued. What is happening?
Intrigued.
So this Break Free event brought people to our community and our culture. You know what I'm saying?
That's really like that.
People were like, wait, what? They came there to eat vegan food, bro.
Right. Yes.
They came there to eat vegan food on a Sunday. But and then they pulled up and it was like Big Daddy Kane was playing, and you got a 10-year-old kid dropping sicko mode, like, what? Like,
it was a whole
people
vibe.
Were breaking. Kids were doing live art. They were doing live art there. I mean,
it's just a way of life, right?
Bro. It's just like, you're welcome. Like literally, you are welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Anybody is welcome.
Anybody can be a part of it.
Anybody can be a part of it. It don't matter shape, size, color, anything.
And that's what Break Free provides.
Yeah.
You guys are welcoming.
Yeah.
In the sense of like, we accept you guys however you guys.
Yeah, it don't matter how you come. You know, some kids are a little pain in the butts, but
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what kid is it? You know what I'm saying? But I think even the parents, they don't have to get here early. Parents get here early. They just be chilling here.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
It's really like that.
One of my parents is always bringing her work stuff. Like, she brings her work computer. Music is blasting. And she's just like, man, the energy here, I just like my work environment. Because you come in, everybody's working. There is no downtime. I'm on the computer, and I'm checking out the next thing we're going to do.
Right.
I'm handling all the paperwork.
Right.
And you got the young guys teaching, and you got them doing this, and you got my art guys bringing them outside so they can see what it's like to paint outside. And like the parents come in, they want to work, bro. It's like, yo, people get here early.
I'm coming back for that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you got to come on a Wednesday, bro. It's crazy here.
Coming back for that. Okay, we gonna wrap this segment off. Let me see. Last word, I'm gonna go with which one? Oh, this is an important one, man. Giving back. I mean, when it comes to any business, any company, any brand, giving back, I feel personally that it's definitely a key element in the sense of it being a part of the story, and also in the appreciation of like getting to a point where you're successful enough, or you can give back to something that maybe has been impacted your life, or coming from a certain space in life, or a certain community.
Yeah. Whatever
the case is, giving back is always kind of, I feel, going back to the roots or going back to a different space, and being able to maybe change that environment, or even be a part of it, because giving back, and I know you guys do that here, right? So I want to know, from Gravity's point of view, giving back, what does that mean for you? And also, with Break Free, how does that translate as well?
Giving back is hip hop tradition. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So giving back is, a lot of people don't realize it. Being an artist, sometimes we can be selfish.
100%.
I think giving back, of course, it says it in itself, it's selfless. Cool Herc, he did not have to throw a park jam and share his music with the community. That was selfless. You understand?
And in giving back,
bro,
also it could be in any form.
That's what I'm saying. Hosted, like him going out there and just doing that thing for the community, that birthed hip hop. That was him giving back. Yo, I found this dope track, I want to share it with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's powerful.
That's powerful, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so I think it's tradition. I think that people providing outlets is tradition. I think that giving back is something we need to pass down, because the reason why we're here today is because people gave back.
100%.
So giving back is our future. If we don't give back, we hold everything for ourselves. If we're selfish, how can this ever become more than what it is?
Yep.
So giving back is selfless. I think that it's tradition. It's hip hop tradition. This is why breaking is where it is today.
Right.
I think Moy did not have to help me grow to become who I am today. I don't think that Monster had to get involved in what we were doing. We are their smallest. We are their smallest audience. You got motocross, bro.
Man, you got everything.
NASCAR.
You got everything.
Skating. You know what I'm saying?
Like BMX.
We don't have to, and so we wanna pass this on, bro.
Right.
Like that's tradition. It's hip hop tradition to.
I love it.
Give back.
I love it.
And that's our tradition.
I love it, bro. That was sound off, man.
Yeah, come on.
That was it, man. You did your thing, bro.
I appreciate
all the.
This was dope, bro. Honestly, like on or off camera, like, bro. Like,
all right, we live.
Yeah. You know, like for me, I want to be 1,000 billion times more than what I am today, but I don't even think that if I ever got there, I would see it as I made it.
Yep.
I feel like I would still be the guy that's grinding in this chair, trying to talk about the next move. And, even for you, like I I don't know you like that, you know, but I feel like I do.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
And
like we one of the same.
Yeah,
the same.
And that's where like that equality level comes in. It's like real recognize real. I see 100%. The grind, I see the hustle, and I'm just like, damn, like you may not even realize it. You probably already did what you thought you were gonna do back in the day, you know. And
it's crazy.
So I know this interview is about me or about Break Free. You're interviewing us,
right?
But I got something for you real fast. So
I'm here. I'm all ears, man.
This is something that I ask a lot of people,
right?
You know, and who is your inspiration? I'm gonna hit you with a gem that I received.
So who is my inspiration? Like an individual?
Mm-hmm.
I would 100% say my grandmother.
Okay.
She's still alive to this day. What she has done for the family tree, what she's still doing and continue to do, stems from something that's unimaginable, right? So, and the reason why I say she's my inspiration is because I want to be someone that she can look at and be inspired by.
Okay. You
with
ready?
her being somebody that I've been inspired by my entire life.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Ooh, I love this. This is my shit. This is what I live for. I love it. This is like my biggest. Ooh, okay, so here we go. 10 years ago, you said you want to be that person that even she could look at and be like, you know?
Yeah, I'm inspired by him.
Yeah, so 10 years ago, if 10 years ago Hollywood was to meet Hollywood today, how inspired would that Hollywood be to be this Hollywood?
Tenfold.
Right?
Tenfold.
Your biggest inspiration to get to that point that you just talked about, being that person that your grandmother could look at and be like, prouder than proud.
Yeah.
You have to become, and you have to already start being Hollywood 10 years from now.
Right.
So my biggest inspiration to make anything and everything be like my vision to make it happen.
Right.
I'm already living to be that person I want to be in 10 years. So if Gravity, when I first started 16 years ago, was to meet Gravity today, that's all I would want to be. I really believe that.
That's exactly how I feel.
The 10 years from now, Hollywood, what kind of decisions would he make? What kind of choices would he make? What kind of person would he be? How would he handle certain situations? How would he walk? How would he talk? How would he spend his time?
Right.
That's who you need to be today to get to that part, to get to that person now.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah, no, 100%.
You know, and that is that's like something that I love to share with everybody. Whenever I get interviewed and stuff like that, that's like I literally always bring that up.
Well, that's an amazing I guess vision of understanding like who you are, what you've been, and what you are going to be, right? It's funny. I actually just had a recent conversation on this, and it's like, what would your same self 10 years from now say to who you are now, right? And, or as far as like,
I got asked that question too recently.
As far as like motivation,
yeah.
You know, and I think some of my answers was just like, just like keep being you, keep being true, keep being real within yourself, and also being understanding in the sense of like, you know what's going on, right? And like you said, moving a certain way, you know, and all that sort of stuff, like, and just really like excelling in all those different categories, and you'll be just fine. I think that's what my future self would say to me today.
When I was asked that question, I said the best piece of advice I believe I would give myself 10 years ago is the most valuable thing that we can have is time.
Right.
You know, and you never get it back. So
100%.
How do you spend your time? And what is your time? What is it to you? What is the worth of your time to you? That's once you can figure that out.
What's the true classification of it?
Of time for you, you know, and that's the advice I would give myself is time is your most valuable asset. Like, it's what you have for now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's no rush.
Right.
But you can be massively effective, 1,000 billion times more effective if you know what to do at that time.
Yeah, and that's a fact, man. That's a fact. Hey, bro, that segment piece, bro, it's not expected coming from you, man. Salute to you, man.
Thank you.
I appreciate you taking the time, man, and inspire me.
Yeah,
I was inspired by this, man, and that's why I love doing what I do. meeting amazing people, dope people like yourself.
Thank you, brother.
Gravity.
Hollywood.
Hey, your boy.
Yeah,
Hollywood. Yo,
hey,
man, I love it, bro. Where can the
Appreciate
people find you? You know, for the listeners, where can they tap in, you know, on social platforms?
Yeah, so I have a YouTube channel called Gravity TV.
Gravity TV,
yeah. So like Gravity, but it ends in a V.
Yes,
and
sir.
then you can find me on Instagram as Gravity_official.
Okay.
And then Twitter.
Cool.
Gravity.
We'll have all the links.
Yes, sir.
Attached to the video for everybody to check it out.
Oh, and then breakfreeworldwide.com and then breakfreephoenix on Instagram.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, tap in.
Hey.
Tap in. What else are you doing? Right?
Well, yeah, man. I mean, honestly, it's just about, for me, the biggest things that are important in my life besides my family, my biggest thing is Monster Energy, Catch Wreck, Break Free Worldwide. Like, this is what we're doing.
I love it, bro.
This is it.
You talked about what's next. Expanding.
Yeah, expanding. We want to open up 5 locations total here, and then I want to go to Vegas. You know, I want to get my pilot's license. You know, there's things, of course, that we want to do, but there's steps to this. You know, of course, I want to become the Vans of breaking with Catch Wreck.
Okay.
We have our sneaker drop in spring 2021. You can go to catchwreck.com and you can get on a waiting list. And if you're on the waiting list, we have 100 slots. That's a wholesale price for you. After that, we have our pre-order list where you get the shoes for $100. After that, you get them retail $160. So
love it.
Come on.
Okay, Gravity.
Let's go, baby. Hollywood.
We're gonna end it off with you, man. Lead the people with something, man. Lead the people with something, man. Final thoughts.
Yo, if you're out there, don't be afraid to be yourself. And man, welcome to the hip hop culture, baby. Create your escape.
Yes, sir.
Change
and we
the
out of
game.
here. Boo, 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 boo.
Peace.
Yes, sir.